What's up, guys? Elfis here. Oof, a little bit chilly tonight. Happy Halloween to everybody. If you celebrate Halloween. If not, whatever. I don't celebrate Halloween, really. I'm just chilling here eating some candy while I play video games. So what's up, guys? We're playing some Han normal mode again. I wanted to play Kane. I wanted to show you Kane. Purple's probably not going to swap him to me. And I got single draft, so unfortunately it is what it is. Swap me Kane? Maybe? Maybe? Winky face? Yeah. So, ooh, a bunch of Brazilians on my team. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. That's their clan tag. Cool beans. So, yeah, I know a tidbit of Portuguese. I took 3 years of Portuguese in high school. So I have almost no idea what the fuck they're saying. I'll pick Gladiator if he doesn't give me Kane. That's cool. I don't mind Gladiator. Gladiator's a fun one because you can kind of just whip and lols in certain scenarios. It's kind of funny. I don't think I have any skins for him on this account, but we'll see. I'll pick him in a sec. So, sorry for no video last week, guys. I was going to. I really was going to, but then I just didn't get around to it. If he swaps me Kane, I'll give him Gladiator. He can have it for... Give me Kane and I'll swap. Oh, I don't want to do that. Sorry. Get on my face. Yeah, give me him. Fantastic. Alright, cool. So I'm playing Kane. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm playing Kane. This is my very first time playing. I've been waiting to play him until I recorded a video. So I've played some games in the past week. I just haven't had some time to record a video, really. So I've been waiting to play him. So this is my first time. I have played with him in teams, either on my team or against him a number of times. I have the general idea of what his skills do. I get the gist of how you can play him, either as a more tanky bruiser or as a more damagey bruiser. But either way, he's kind of a sort of tanky guy whose goal or job, or however you want to describe it, is based on kind of singling people out, which is totally fine. I don't really know where to go. I know a lot of people like to go mid with him. I don't typically like to go mid on a new hero just because I have no idea what I'm doing, and I don't really want to put my team in that situation where I don't know what I'm doing and they're expecting me to know what I'm doing. So I would actually be okay with Emerald taking mid or Gladiator taking mid. Looks like Gladiator's going mid, in which case I'll go bottom, hopefully. Hopefully Emerald doesn't fight me for it. That would be pretty nice. I don't know what they're saying. I think QM Vi mid means you go mid or something. I don't know what that means. It looks like they are going to fight me for it. Interesting items on Emerald Warden starting. I guess he's going for a rushed energizer. No. I don't want to do... This makes no sense. I'm not doing a me and... Oh, God. This is the problem with playing with people who are all speaking a different language, is you don't know what they're saying. I'm assuming he's telling me to leave, and he needs a support here. That's just basics, I guess. He's telling me to leave, so I'll go top, whatever. I'm not going to fight him for it, you know. He wants to be that guy, then I'll let him be that guy. That's okay. In fairness, based on what I've seen thus far, I think it's okay for Kane to go long lane. I don't know how to level, so I'm going to auto level. Sorry, guys. I don't know exactly what it should be. I always love that laugh come Halloween time. They do it every year, I think. Or at least they did it last year. I remember it from last year. There was one time where Empath got released. I remember this when Empath got released. And they had Empath, like the voice that says the character name. It was like, when it says the character name, it sang Cascadas every time we touch, but it sang it in that voice. So it was like, every time we touch, I get this feeling. It was like, what the frick? I still remember when I heard that, I was like, what just happened? Bensington Sandwraith lane. The infamous Bensington Sandwraith lane. It's a little bit OP. I don't know if I'll be able to survive against these guys. It's a very interesting lane. I always think it's funny when people pick Sandwraith without like some type of lined up support, because Sandwraith is a hero where you really can't do anything without support. Because you need time to farm. His animation's a little bit slower than I expected. Sorry about that, guys. I'm missing a few. Yeah, his animation's like kind of a lot slower than I was expecting initially. I gotta get used to it, so I'm sorry. This is my first time playing him. I just gotta work through the bugs with my last hitting and whatnot. Unfortunately, guys, it is what it is, though. Wow, 1-1. That's pretty bad. Whew. That's okay. I'm getting there, I think. Yeah, so I guess his W is his stance, either offensive or defensive. I'm probably going to stick to offensive for last hitting. But, you know, you can use defensive for health regeneration, I believe. In the lane, anyways, those are the main benefits, I would say. 1 for last hitting or 2 for health regen. I would say those are probably the best benefits of it for lane-wise. But you could also use it if you're playing kind of a more aggressive lane. And I think typically if you're going solo, it could be more useful as well. Let me snag this deny. Nope. Alright, I want to back. I want the wave to be pulled up as far as possible, because that's awesome. Especially with the way they're going. Last hit. Give me all the last hits. Boom. I love it. I do love it. So, yeah, so I'm going to kind of start moving around once I get some levels. I don't know if I'll move around before 6 or not. I may move around. It depends how the other lanes are going, I guess. If the other lanes are stomping, I'll just stay here and farm a bit. But if mid, you know, would like a gank or something, I might head over. I found that once you get 6, this is just found from playing with them on my team, really, but I found once you get 6, you can do a lot of ganking, but even before 6, you can be you can be very useful with your team around the map and everything. Yeah, very, very useful. Ooh, free kill? No. Gladiator with the block. Oh, he's got haste, so this guy's done. Ah, the snipe from Artesia. Yeah, no, that was a good gank. What? I missed that? Can you stop? Can you stop, pretty please? Thank you. I would love that. I'm gonna grab some boots. I'm not necessarily sure if you should go like health tube first or something. I've found a number of items that work fairly well with the hero. Helm can be one of them if that's the way you want to go. I don't know if this build recommends it. Yeah, it actually does. I found Helm works pretty well on the hero. Demonic Breastplate with the way the hero plays is almost a necessity. It's almost like the most valuable item in the game to this hero, just because of the way the hero plays. You could maybe get by without it if you're, but I don't see a reason why you would. Kane. Give me rune. It's like runes of blight. You want my runes of blight? Yeah, you can have them, man. Go for it. That's totally fine, dude. All you. There you go. See, all you gotta do is, no prob, heart. All you gotta do is, like, you know, speak a little English. I don't mind people who speak other languages. My only problem is you're playing on a US East server speaking Portuguese, so I don't speak Portuguese because I'm not on a Brazilian server. I don't care if you do speak Portuguese, but if you're talking to me, don't expect me to understand you at any point if you're not going to speak English. It's just not going to happen, sorry. I can only understand like maybe a dozen or so words in Portuguese. I'm sort of trying to keep my map awareness up, although they don't seem to be ganking much, although I imagine Chipper might start moving around a bit here in the next few minutes once he hits up with his level 6. Nice deny. That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting Chipper to start moving around. If he doesn't, it's not the strangest thing in the world. It's just a little odd. They're also pushing up very heavily, which I find kind of strange, considering their lineup. It's really weird. I'm not quite seeing the point in it. I see auto level doesn't take a... Oh, god damn it. I still got the last hit. I see auto level doesn't take a point in E by level 4. I think that's a little weird. I guess it's not the strangest thing ever. I just personally probably would have gotten at least 1 point in it prior, just because it can be nice for like little skirmishes and whatnot. Let's attack him a little bit, but I don't want to chase after him because Artesia backed off. Mid is missing, which is kind of what I was expecting. I imagine he's moving around. Chipper, did he go bottom? Looks like he might have gone bottom. No, I don't think he did. He's back in mid. That was just like a little skirmish they had on their own in bottom. I could pull on him, but there's not really much point because he can jump out of it at any point, really. He's Bensington. So we can poke at him, do a little damage, but we probably won't kill him because he has his little charge. I don't remember what the ability's called, but you guys know what I'm referring to, that little lance thing that he does and then he shoots forward. But, you know, if I have full mana, I'll usually throw out an ability no matter what, even if I'm not going to get a kill. The only reason you would not throw out an ability is sometimes an ability can really put you in an iffy situation. Do you go Steam Boots or Ghost Marchers? Steam Boots, okay. I could see either working on the hero. I should have hatcheted that. That was my B. Mid is missing, so I don't want to go too far up. This is a little bit ballsy. throw my hatchet, and then I want to grab my boots here. I really hope I'm not going to get ganked by Chipper doing that. Okay. Alright, it looks alright. Yeah. Is Chipper on bottom? I think I just saw... No, Chipper's not on bottom. Which means I still want to be careful. These guys are actually going up a little bit too, which kind of indicates that they might have Chipper support nearby. I don't know, but I'm not really... Yeah, now they definitely do. Oh, did I just miss? I think I just missed my sword pull. I underestimated the range. I apologize. I thought I hit it, but apparently not. I don't think it would have mattered. He would have died anyways. It was kind of obvious that Chipper was here since Chipper wasn't on bottom, but that's okay. I'm not going to hold it to him. People make mistakes. Life happens, so oh well. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled because Chipper could still be here. I haven't seen him yet show up on the map somewhere else, so I just kind of want to stay in experience range. Even if I can't get last hits, that's okay as long as I can get some XPs. I'm all about that XP. Yeah, so I'd like to get 6, and then I'll move around, and hopefully, you know, like me and Gladiator could get a nice kill on Chipper or something. Your ultimate's kind of a really nice taunt. It works really well, kind of like a... It's like an empowered taunt. It's a better version of a taunt, basically. Compared to, like, a Legionnaire taunt is what I'm referencing. But you could compare it to... well, you could also compare it to other damaging abilities, and damaging-wise, it's not that great. It's mediocre at best. But it's a very nice... It's just a unique ability. I love whenever the game, whenever S2 adds in unique abilities. Now, it's not the most unique ability, but it is unique compared to the other abilities in the game. And I absolutely love new mechanics and unique abilities, things like that. The good thing to note, by the way, that I think... And you guys don't hold me to this, but I'm pretty sure it's not, like, counted as a channel. So even if you get stunned, they're still taunted on you. It's counted more as a taunt. Mid-miss with Rune. Alright, good to know. So even if, like, I get stunned from attacking him, it's not a channel. So, I think, I will still be taunting them, essentially. Mid's probably coming up here. I just want to warn him. Okay, he went back to mid. Never mind. Is that Sam Wraith? No, that's him. That's Chipper. Alright, they did pull the lane, which is interesting. I don't have my ulti, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's fine. Also, I'm going to come over here and just take all these, because why not? Yeah, I don't mind. He can't really do anything about it, to be honest with you. So, I'm not too worried about it. Let him tank those from now on, if that's what he wants to do. I will grab Vestments next item, pretty much entirely for Chipper. Don't get me wrong, the other guys do a little bit too, but Chipper's damage is almost... I want to be a little careful too, because Chipper's missing. But his damage is almost 100% magic damage until about, I don't know, 20 minutes into the game. He's dead. I mean, that's why I was staying back, but there's not really anything he can do there. He just was out of position. He's saying, oh my god, oh my god. I mean... His map awareness obviously was not on point on that. Sorry, buddy, that, you know, there's not really much I could do for you there. I haven't switched my W over to defensive at all, but that's because I haven't really seen a need for it. Her health has been pretty high, so it's not like the magic armor has really been useful.
Piece of cake.
No, you don't want to fight him? Okay. I'm going to run back then. I'm standing on sand, which is pretty bad, but that's okay. Ooh, no! Oh! The body block! That time I could have sworn I shot it in the right direction, but it went in, like, what I thought was a different direction. Alright, so I'm feeling like my Q is a little bit funky, but maybe that's just my feeling. Maybe I am clicking in misdirections. I'll have to watch the replay on that one, because I think I actually shot it at him, but it didn't go at him. It goes in... Does it go in front of you? Throw a sword. It's in front of you, right. What am I talking about? It's in front of you. You don't actually pick where it goes. Alright, so that's why I'm missing. I was just knowing the skill wrong. My bad, guys. I thought I read that, but I don't know why it didn't click in my head. Alright, my bad. I am going to go for a Helm now. I think Helm is a fantastic item. I think it's great. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I should have gone on Sandwraith in that particular case with my ultimate, not Benzington, but I didn't realize... Gladiator was that low, I guess. I didn't think he was that low, but I guess he was. So that was my bad. I think I might throw my W on passive for the regen. The only thing is it's out of combat regen, I believe. So you do have to give it a second for it to proc, if I'm not mistaken, right? Plus 6 health regen. I want to see if I attack, will that regen disappear? Oh no, the regen actually does not disappear. You do lose movement speed though, so that's something to keep in mind. I'm gonna buy my little health tube here in a second. You don't actually lose damage, you just lose, you lose, what is it, the chance to crit or something like that? Passively, oh, I guess it's not gonna tell me unless I'm in. I think it's like the chance to crit. I think you have like a higher chance to crit. This is a little, there's a lot of people missing. That's a little risky, as usual. 2 in mid, there's Brown there, I think that's Chipper over there too. Sandray is up here, I think I just saw one on bot. Alright, it's not as risky anymore, but it is a little funky. I guess he's yelling at me, he seems a little annoyed with me, I guess he's yelling at me in Portuguese. Sorry bud, still don't understand, no entendio. That's unfortunate, I guess. He bought a Ring of the Teacher and he's just leaving it on, which is also kind of unfortunate. A little bit silly in my opinion. Turn it off if you're not like directly using it. There's no point because it will push up your lane unnecessarily. I think I might head mid. Nobody's there and I kind of want to capitalize. I don't want to go through the river. I kind of want to capitalize on the experience and stuff. And Blue is more roamy now, which is fine, as he should be, because he's the highest level in the game, and he's doing pretty well. 5 and 2. Their Chipper's not doing that great. 1 and 2. Yeah. It's not that great. I'm going to come over here, hopefully snag some XP, some farm, things of that nature. I probably won't kill him, but if he gets under tower, you know what? I should have ulted him right there, because I think he was in range of tower there. But I believe he was there for a second, so that was my bad. He's a little bit. I need to buy a TP at some point too. There's 3 bot, which means I don't need to be worried. I just gotta pay attention to how many are there. I can't TP bots. I don't have a TP, so I'm not gonna walk down there. That's a waste of mine and everybody's time, because I'm not gonna get there in time. But that's okay. I have Chipper here in mid, so at least I'm dealing with him. No, he denied. What a butt. Ugh, rockets. Chipper rockets get pretty annoying, but you know what? I am going to walk down bottom, actually, because they're tower diving pretty badly, and I think I can show up in time to make a difference. If I'm careful. Oh, they're backing? If they're backing, I'm just going to head back to me. Yeah, they're backing. I'm not sure if it's because they knew I was coming or what, but they're backing. Oh, maybe I could have cut off Brown. I didn't realize he went that way, but whatever. What's done is done. So, it is what it is. I do have Brown coming up on me, so I'm going to sit back a little bit. Missed the hatchet there. I saw him, he was down here. He's over there, so I'm just going to stay a little bit back, because I'd prefer not to get, like, stun locked and then nuked by Chipper, which is what will happen if I'm not careful. This guy should be a little careful, too. I didn't see him leave, yeah, that's what I was worried about. That time I guess he was just a little bit out of range. My bad on that one. And I guess he's upset. I don't know. I did ping to try and warn people that they were there. I guess Chipper had an invis rune, because I didn't see him until he popped out of nowhere. But even still, I did warn him. You know, I mean, I hate to be that guy and be like, you know, pay attention, bud, but you do gotta pay attention, bud. They're missing. I might call missing here in a sec, just because I don't know who's, I don't know who's gone and whatever. Chipper's still here, it looks like, but Bensington might have dipped. I know I should be roaming around more, but there isn't really much for me to do at the moment. I'm not a high enough level or have items to like 1v1 a lot of these people. I can do some damage to them, but I don't think I can do a lot, enough to kill, I should say, on most of these people. I could maybe do some, Master I could maybe almost kill or maybe fully kill, I'm not 100% certain. But a lot of these guys are more tanky, and a lot of them, if I go on them, could turn it around. Like Chipper could turn it around very quickly into, you know, me on the run, between, you know, an ultimate, you know, tar, and then, you know, a rocket barrage. It can hurt quite a bit, so I don't really want to go on him. I just don't have the level advantage to be 1v1ing people easily. I think I could take Master, probably full kill. But the rest of them, I don't think I could kill solo. I think I would need a little bit of extra damage. Because they're like too tanky. Not by an insane amount, but just by a little bit. Are they in the woods over here? I thought I saw people ping in the woods, and I thought I saw people walk into the woods. Did I? Oh, we got Master there. Yellow? Yellow pinged. He saw it too. Oh, I'm gonna come up this way then. I'm gonna come up from behind them. And I'll pick on, oh, I'm not going to pick on anybody. I'm in a poor situation here. No, I'm not. There goes my team with backup. Team? No, come on, guys. Back me up with this Sand Wraith guy. Come on. Let me throw it on defensive. I will sword grab if he keeps coming. Oh, I'm gonna sword grab. Yeah, there we go. Nice. So that worked out really nicely. Genocide for 0. So that was perfect. That was literally as perfect as we could have hoped for. So that was awesome. I'll take that any day of the week. Fantastic. They were just in a really, really bad position. They really were. They were in a very bad position, and they were just not prepared for it by any means. So that was, you know, a pretty big mistake on their part. But it's not, you know, they could still come back from it. It's not the end of the world. I think I'll probably go Soul's Bulwark next. I think it's a little late. I think my farm wasn't that good to be going for Insanitarius. So I'm going to skip that, even though this hero feels like a hero that would benefit from it quite a bit. But I think I am going to skip the Insanitarius, because I just don't think I'll get it in time. So at 300 GPM, I'll probably, I probably won't get the Insanitarius until something like 20, 22 minutes, and that's a little late, you know, in my opinion. Just as a guess. I know, you guys want to go on him. I'm coming. Ooh, let me throw one more. I think I'm going to get there too late. Yeah, doesn't matter. He's gone. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. We did just win an enormous team fight. We should... Okay. Guess he didn't want to stop chasing. Alright, good to know. Don't know why he did that, but fine. Sure. Yeah, okay, so... Well, you know what? The more I think about it, the more I do want the Insanitarius, actually. Because their late game is really strong. We're going to have a really heavy early game. So I am going to go Insanitarius. I initially was against it, but I'm actually going to save for the Steam Staff. That's okay. I'll just save for it. You guys want to... Oh, I should buy a TP, too. Let me buy it. Ah, frick. He's already on his way, so whatever. I'll just leave it. That's fine. I'll grab it with my Steam Staff in a minute when I have that sent to me, which shouldn't be too long. 300 GPM, I'll have it in under the minute, which I should. I'm getting pretty close to it already. 200 gold. Less than that, actually. But this is kind of putting a damper in it, this lack of farm. They got Malakin on bottom, which is always nice. Throw that out, grab one more, need a couple more kills. I just don't want to get, you know, jumped on and killed, because they probably could between the two of them. They probably could. So I do want to be a little careful here. Just a little bit. Yeah. I just don't want to go on him and then have Chipper, like, decimate my health in, like, very quick seconds. Which he will do. Chipper does that very quickly if you underestimate the amount of damage output he can do. Wait, I do have vestments. He can't do, like, insane amounts, but it's enough where it's, like... you know, pay attention. So, let me go ahead and have the Steam Staff part picked up, and my TP. I'll probably drop the hatchet. I don't need the hatchet, I'd prefer to have the TP. The hatchet helps, don't get me wrong, but I would prefer to have the TP at this point. The TP is super beneficial. Like, super beneficial. So, I think any time past, like, 10 minutes, you really want to have a TP. TPs are so strong, they really are. I think people underestimate the power of a TP 9 times out of 10. I'm going on this Chipper, dude. Yeah, you better run. Because I will... Oh. Hold on, bud. Yeah, sorry, you're done. Not a chance. That was a not great Chipper ult either. Yeah, not great. I'm a little bit disappointed in that. Let me throw down my hatchet, because, yeah, the bird is coming for me to give me my stuff. I think this is not a great turnaround by them. It's mediocre at best. I'm gonna dodge that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Back out, because you guys are not making intelligent decisions here. Guys? Kill Malakin. He's a very, very quick kill. Guys? Where's my team? I feel like I'm in here all by myself. Oh, I'm dead. Get out of my way! Ah, body block. Body blocked by your support. Ain't that a bitch, huh? That's okay. I feel like we were all over the place. We were not very focused. Malakin ran in 4v1 and 3 guys like started to back out. Absolutely atrocious gladiator ult. They can still turn around and fight him. The trick to beating Malakin early on is you have to all go on him. 1v1 Malakin... Ooh, nice attempt. 1v1 Malakin is just He's just incredibly strong, even with very minimal items. He's just very, very strong because of his lifesteal, because of his bursted damage from his blue sword. I don't know the exact stance names, whatever, demonic stance, less demonic stance, whatever the frick it is, I don't know. But his blue sword versus his green sword, that's all I know. So he does a very high amount of damage. He also does splash damage, so you don't want to group up on him too much, but he's not too scary unless you, like, let him get scary. So, like, if you just all turn around and fight him when he has no items. If he has items, he can get very brutal. We should push. We should push. We should push. Don't let them farm. For anyone who's curious why I'm typing instead of just talking because I have a mic, I sometimes type anyways, but I'm typing specifically this time because people who don't speak English typically have harder times understanding it when it's spoken. So it's usually nicer to let them, you know, read it once or twice or whatever, as opposed to, you know, say it and then they just have to either get it or not get it. It's common courtesy, I guess, more than anything. You know, just be nice to the people around you. I don't expect to see much resistance out of this with Brown on top there. I expect they'll give us the tower mostly free. Minimal effort here. They might try and defend it. Some chipper rockets here, I expect, in the next second or so. Oh, maybe not. Is Brown going to TP back? Brown did TP back, I think. He did TP back. We should back off then, I think. There's no reason to force a push. It's unfortunate that we let them take top tower for nothing, but would be even less unfortunate, even more unfortunate, sorry, to dive tower and, you know, lose a genocide. So there's no reason to push things if you don't have to. Blue is getting kind of ballsy there, as usual. This blue seems to have some pretty big balls. Killing Chipper off real quick would be a fantastic fight there. Fantastic fight there. I'm going on Malakin if I can. My team is absolutely nowhere to be seen. There he comes. There's the backup. They immediately ran away, it looks like, and then realized after about a second, they're like, wait a minute, we don't have to do that. We're way ahead. Turned around. It looked like 2 or 3 of them were just like, no, I don't want to fight, and immediately ran away, though, which is pretty funny. Yeah, just go on the tower. I'll just tank it with my Anguish. It's actually not that bad. This makes them do less damage to you, but it's only to the things that you hit. And it's only to you. It's not less damage, it's less damage to you. So they're different. They're not even close to the same thing. So just be careful when you're, you know, doing things like that. You can also, I think you can ult a tower, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't see much point in it. I think it's kind of dumb. I do want to be a little careful here. I'm not getting any D-Sham heals. I think he's running a little low on mana. I don't know, we should back. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I like that. Good decision, guys. Back. I like that decision. I'm going to TP out. Because I need to go back I just want to go back all the way to the base. I probably don't need to because I have full mana, so I could go farm some creeps, but that's fine. Gonna grab my Sanitarius. I got it even later than expected, up at 24 minutes, so I kind of regret it a little bit, but that's fine. I am gonna go for a Soul's Bulwark now, though. Get nice and tanky in that sense. The other thing I think I'm gonna start doing is I think I'm gonna start going into team fights. In defensive stance, sorry, excuse me, I burped a little, in defensive stance, and I think what I'll do is switch to offensive stance as the fight progresses, as we start picking a few people off and it's down to, you know, 2 or 3 of them left. But initially I'd end up getting a lot of focus, so I think I want to stick with defensive stance early on. I also think that with less items, defensive stance is a better stance for team fights. Not for farming or anything like that, but for team fights I think defensive stance tends to be better with less items, just because you know, this gives you critical strike chance, but if you don't have a lot of damage built up, it's not as beneficial, whereas the other one gives you flat HP regen. This gives you mana regen, but that's not as useful in a fight, believe it or not. It's really not that beneficial. It's okay, but it's, you know, not anything great by any means. I'm gonna push this wave up and then go help them. I just would like, ideally I would like to have 1 to 2 waves pushing, like, for us. So one wave probably pushing up, like, on them while we're pushing another lane is typically the way you want to do it. And it's kind of a pseudo split push. You kind of let your wave push, and then they usually end up sending 1 to 2 people, probably 1 to deal with it. Sometimes they'll send 2 to deal with it quick, and either way, if you can be quick and time it properly, you can get something going in that little probably 10-second interval you'll have where they're sending people off to deal with that. Oh, I don't have... I just went to use my hatchet, but I dropped my hatchet a while ago. Derp. No hatchet, dang. Oh god, are they fighting without me? That could go poorly. It looks like they're backing, so it looks like Sandwraith kind of just blew ulti. Nice. Double catapult, couple archers. That's a good little push team. There's a bottle. Does Blue have a bottle? He does, but well, I'll leave it, because it's not like it's a very powerful fight rune. So I'm just going to show up at the fight here. I'll leave it. I am going to walk up on Malakin, though. That'll be really nice to kind of cut him off. No, never mind, because he's Malakin. What am I talking about? He's going to pour through. I am going to come up behind them, though. Hopefully they're not paying attention, and I can poke my head. No, keep going, keep going. Yeah, keep going. One more poke. It's Bensington. I'll go on Bensington. No, I won't. He's gone. But we got a couple there anyways. What do we got? Let's go. No, guys, right here. Get the racks. They only got one person. This is a free racks. Oh, GG. Never mind. They just conceded. Okay. Yeah, they just conceded. Alright, cool. So, pop my Sanitarius, throw my little sword out. Cool beans. Yeah, so that was a fun game. I actually liked him more than I thought I would. But he is kind of my type. What did I get? Most creep denies and... Okay, the hero Newerth deserves. I'm Batman. For anybody who doesn't get that reference, that's a Batman reference. You know, Batman is the hero that they... Not the hero they need, but the one they deserve? Or is he the one... No, sorry, he's the hero they need, but not the one they deserve? I don't know, whatever. I don't remember the quote, but you get it. Cool, so me and the Brazilians won it for sure. Yeah, okay, 330 GPM, that's not bad, I guess. It's not bad. He doesn't... So I'll just note down a couple problems I see with the guy. First off, he doesn't seem to have any farm potential, like, whatsoever, with the exception of his Anguish makes him slightly easier to kill creeps, like jungle creeps earlier on, but even that, he has no AoE with the exception of his sword, and it's not exactly a great farm tool because you're not really buying any mana regen items. At least you can, but you shouldn't, I don't think. The way you should build them, I think, is different. But you could maybe get a mana battery and it wouldn't be... Or not a mana battery. You could get a mana battery, but what I meant to say was a blood chalice, and it might be alright too. But he doesn't have much farm potential. He does seem to have some really good, like, team fighting... pick-off potential, some peeling potential. So, you know, if the enemy carry jumps on your... carry, you ult him real quick, pull him off, and then the team nukes him down while he's, you know, stuck taunted at you. I'm not sure if... I imagine, you know, Shrunken Head makes it so you can't target them, or something. There's probably some loophole where they can get around it. I think Shrunken Head might make it so that they can't target, so that you can't ult them or something like that. I don't know. But that would be my guess. Or something like that. If not Shrunken Head, Void Talisman makes them physical immune, whatever. Something, you know, to deal with that ultimate, because otherwise it would be a little OP if Shrunken doesn't stop it and Void Talisman didn't exist, I guess. I don't know. But, so there's that. He also seems to be like, he needs levels early on to kind of be very useful early on. Because if you didn't notice, I wasn't that useful early on. Not just because I was farming most of the time, but just because I didn't really have any ganking potential where I could have done it solo. Because I just didn't have the levels that I needed to take people on solo. I kind of needed a partner in most of my gank squads. Which, don't get me wrong, you can be successful with a roaming partner too. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that I didn't have the levels. So I wasn't able to do that. But all in all, I think it went pretty good. Pretty well, I should say. Proper English, I guess. I think it went pretty well. I did enjoy the hero. I think he's a lot of fun. I think I'll play him in the future. I'll probably get better with him because I actually enjoyed him quite a bit. And I think he could be a very good kind of brawler, tanky brawler, kind of in the same sense like Predator is, although obviously less damage than Predator, or like Zephyr, kind of less damage than Zephyr, probably. Heroes like that, Salforus, I think he'll also do less damage than Salforus too. Heroes like that, though, that are kind of tanky, that have a fairly, you know, beefy defense, but are also able to deal some damage too. Because between his ultimate, the criticals, and his sword, I think he, you know, his sword arc, that thing that pulls them in, he could be doing a very decent chunk of damage. I think that sword pull-in does like 300 damage, if I'm not mistaken. 335 physical damage, which is kind of mediocre. But the problem with physical damage is heroes get a lot of physical armor throughout the game. Physical damage tends to scale less nicely than magic damage does, although magic damage can be mitigated by Shrunken. So there's pros and cons to each. But yeah, so I don't know. I feel like he will be my type, and I will enjoy him quite a bit, and I'll play him in the future. So, you may see him again in the near future, you know? So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I will talk to you guys later, all right? Happy Halloween to everybody. I hope you had a fantastic one. Be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. I don't know what I wouldn't do, but don't do it. If you guys know me better than I do, so don't do anything I wouldn't do, you know? Drive safe, all that, no drunk driving. You guys know the rules. You guys are good people. Although you guys won't see this until Saturday anyways, which is tomorrow, you know, the 1st of November. But whatever, you guys get the point. So thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. GG, well played, guys. Elfis out.